Good day YouTube. This is just a bit of a quick comparison between Elementary OS version 6 on the left and Ubuntu 21.04 on the right. So let's start by getting into it here. So first of all, both operating systems are actually based on Ubuntu there, as you might guess there. Now the actual Elementary OS version 6 is based off the long-term version release of Ubuntu, whereas Ubuntu 21.04 is actually based off the, well, it's actually the most recent version of Ubuntu, not the long-term service release. But getting into a bit further, they are both point releases, so you get updates for the new version every 6 months or so there. By no means a rolling release there. Now Elementary is focused on a nice beautiful interface, desktop environment terminal with a diminished need for the actual terminal there. I think I've said that backwards, but yeah, it goes with a very nice desktop without the need for much terminal work there for new users basically. Ubuntu is pretty much the same. It follows the same ethos over the last few years, so you don't need to really understand how to use the terminal for either of these to use Linux, these desktop environments. Now, if I was to have a look into some of the other things here, such as the kernel, so they are actually running on a similar, if not the same kernel there, so you've got no concerns about different compatibility for different pieces of hardware, be it a CPU or a graphics processing unit. And last but not least is having a look at the CPU usage, so mostly idling out there. You will find that Elementary OS is actually running straight out of the box or on boot up with about 100 less bits of RAM. Just trying to hold in a cough there, but about 100 less megabytes of RAM, so 550 megabytes of RAM on boot up in the last 18 minutes or so, and it says about 650 megabytes of RAM also booted up in the last 20 minutes or so. So that's interesting to see. So perhaps a little bit more optimized, which is good to see there as well. But I might cut this video short as I am really holding in a cough here. But that's just what I wanted to show you guys, just a little bit of a look and feel as to how all this works here. But thanks for your time, guys. Please leave a comment, subscribe, hit that like button, and I do hope to see you guys there in the next one. Cheers.